spruce company needs a couple
What
of
do you
these.
think of that?
That would be my question is, can you customize it to say, there's a cactus in
Yeah,
this pot,
yeah.
or there's a fern in this pot?
Exactly.
That's pretty snazzy.
Isn't that neat?
Snazzy.
Yeah, it's pretty
Lisa
snazzy.
Briggs is here from the Briggs Company, taking your plant questions at 270-9933.
Great day to call. Phones are wide open if you have a question for Lisa, so go ahead and call now.
You've got some old-timey plants.
I did. They came in, and I thought they were kind of groovy, sort of 70s, like the stuff your mom had. You called them grandma plants. So we have a Hoya, we have Tradescantia, this is a Peperomia, and this is Calanthea. All fancy pants names, but they're pretty, like, nice foliage. Now that everybody's Christmas tree is out of their house,
Yeah.
there's a big empty spot.
And they're
Got to do something.
pretty easy to take care of?
Yeah, these are all pretty easy plants. The Calanthea, maybe not, but Hoyas are super easy, just really good light, and maybe something more if you're an underwaterer. Peperomias are super easy and come in all kinds of shapes and different leaf patterns and textures. Tradescantia has a, wandering, it's what we used to call it. It's not politically correct,
No.
so we call it Tradescantia, which is named after an old British plant explorer whose last name was Tradescant.
Oh.
Like poinsettia.
Like poinsettia, absolutely.
Named after somebody.
Ambassador to Mexico in like the 1800s.
I'm
Poinsettia.
going to sign you two up for a trivia contest.
I know.
Do people tend to overwater their plants?
Yes, especially now, because now that your plants are dormant, first of all, they're not actively growing, so they're using less moisture. And so you really don't want to be fussing with uppotting or any kind of that kind of stuff at this time
Just
of
let
year.
'em be.
Let them be. Check the soil. Like these are just came in. You can see, Susan. You can see it's damp.
Oh, yeah.
You can heft it.
Yeah, by the weight.
You want things to dry out pretty thoroughly between watering, and then water it thoroughly.
Don't let them wilt.
Don't let them wilt, but you'll find that things like, especially like succulents, you can go like a week for every inch of diameter on the pot between watering.
I go like a month sometimes.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go to the calls. We'll start with Pat in Sun Prairie. Hi, Pat.
Hi.
Hi, what's your
I have an African violet that's probably 70 or 80 years old.
Wow.
And I went away for 10 days, and my house was really cool. And when I came back, the leaves are all kind of drooping, but it doesn't seem to be dying, and I don't know what I should be doing with it now.
Well, with African violets, you want to water them from the base up. So you want to let it soak up water as opposed to pouring water on it. So make sure that it's not dry, and if it is, then put it in, if it's not in one of those fancy African violet pots, then put it in a dish of water so that it will absorb water. You don't want to get water in the foliage. If it continues if it gets worse, they're super easy to propagate. So you can just take a leaf and cut it, and then put that cut surface in some potting soil, and you'll get little babies that will root along that cut leaf. So if you feel like it's going downhill but you still want to keep it going because it has some sentimental value, then it's an easy plant to propagate.
Okay, all right, very good. Let's go to Jane in Lone Rock. Hi, Jane, what's your question?
Hi, I was wondering about my Christmas cactus and if I should water it any differently now. Like about every couple of weeks I keep it moist and let it dry out. I was just wondering what I should do with it now.
Yeah, like you said, that would be considered a succulent. So if your pot is like 6 inches wide, in diameter, you probably want to go a month between waterings. Christmas cactus do like cooler temperatures but bright light, so you're going to want to put it in a sunny window but like close to the window so that it doesn't get too warm.
All right.
All right, how we do it on time? We have 30 seconds. Let's go to Sally in Sauk City. Hi, Sally.
Oh, hi. My question is, I think it's called a good luck plant. It's got these long, green, skinny things, and the leaves are looking really bad and it's getting way too tall. Is it okay to just cut it all back, and will it come then from the bottom part of those green things?
It depends on the plant. If it is a Dracaena or corn plant, which has got a stem with some leaves, kind of bladey foliage, you can cut those back, and those will often then send out new shoots where you cut it. If it's like a lucky bamboo, not so much, but then if it's some other thing that I don't know about, send a photo to the plant desk @brucecummey.com, so we can ID it first, and then we can advise you.
Okay.
All right. Thanks,
Good
Lisa.
advice.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody, for calling
Thanks.
in. We'll do this again soon.
Yeah.
We'll be right back with the final check of your forecast.